Jumia, we have Gigi, we have Facebook. That is the name of the project. And once you want to create a website like Facebook or you want to create a website like Gigi, there are things involved. You have to grasp the idea. You have to pass through the ideation stage, which is knowing everything that app will do for you. If you want it to be a market store, if you want it to be just a landing page that will show your company profile and all that stuff, if you want to be like that, you have to understand that first before you come to this place. Once you understand that concept, that's when you come to this place and start. This is where you start all of your web designs, all of your web designs. And this one I'm dealing with you guys now is code tools. We are going to graduate to no code tools, which is wix.com or wordpress.com. But now we are just going to look into code tools like HTML and CSS. Because if you understand HTML and CSS, even slightly a bit, you have an upper hand in doing all of the no-code tools, and it will be very, very easier for everybody. So that's why I first of all want to drag everyone to these code tools before we go forward to doing the no-code tools. Now, this is open now, so we click on open. Once you click on open, there's a place that will show you which folder, where do you want to store all of this? Where do you want to store these files? Where do you want to store your projects? On a default, I always go to documents on a default. I always go to documents on a default. This is a Mac. So it is similar with Windows. Windows is similar. When you open it, to take it to a window where you see, you select the folder. If you want to go to documents, if you want to go to your desktop, if you want to save the desktop. But I strongly suggest that you save it on your document. And once you click document, then inside of the document, you have to create a folder that has a new folder for your project. Take, for example, the project that we want to create, the website that we want to create is, let's just give it a name. What would we say? What would be the name? Apollos, please give us one name. Give us any kind of name for an app that we can create. Apollos?
I can hear you, sir.
Yeah. Give us a name for any kind of app that we can create. Give us a name. Let's interact.
Let's go with Visco.
Disco.
Visco.
Visco.
Yes.
Why Visco?
It just came to my head as I said.
Okay, let's just say Visco app. Now we create a folder called Visco app. Are you saying it?
Yes.
Once you create the folder called Visco app, so everything on that Visco app, everything on that app, every functionality will be stored inside that Visco app folder. And once it is deleted, you have a problem. You have a big problem because everything goes off and you have to start afresh, which is what you don't want at all. You don't want that at all. So let's just dive into it. So I create the project called Visco app, and look at it. It is there already. So I go back to my document, look at Visco app here, right here. So I tap on it and I say, open this Visco app because it's what I want to put in all my documents and is what I want to create all my files concerning the Visco app about. So I'm going to just open it. Once I click on open now, you see that the Visco app is here. Look at it here. Visco app is here. It's shown already here, Visco app. But these other things will be shown here. So what we do is we close this part and we come to this place and say we want to create a file. And this file we want to create is our startup page, our landing page. So we say we create a file. Once you click on that place, we create a file and we add an extension. After the dot, we add an extension called HTML. Sorry, to double H. Home.html. We add our home is the landing page where, for example, if you go to Facebook, you land on the home page of Facebook, correct, Apollos?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's the home. So our home that we want to create for Visco application, we use the word home, HOME dot, but the extension, which is this HTML we are talking about, is the language that we want to use. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand? Yeah,
Yes.
good. So this is the language that we want to do. We want to use. So we come here, we say .html, so that the computer will know what kind of file the what kind of file it is dealing with. So once we do that, now we have our file called home.html, and if you can see, there's a sign here. This is the logo for HTML. This is the logo for HTML, and it's well written there, clearly written there. So once we come to this place, this is where we create our whole. This is where we create our whole file, our whole design for the home. We can create more than 10 pages. Take, for example, we can come to this place again and we can say, after the home, we want to create another page called profile. Profile, where the user profile will be shown. We still go through the same process. Are you seeing it? Profile.html. We do that in profile.html. So that's how it works. That's how exactly it works. So we start from home.html, which is the landing page, home.html. Then we work our way down to profile. We work our way down to settings page and all of that. Understood? Yeah,
Yes,
Apollos.
sir.
Good,
Yes,
good,
sir.
good. Thank you very much. So to make all these things easy for you, there are tutorials, and there are tutors on the web that we can go to. Yes, the web is your friend. When you're a developer, the web is your friend, because a lot of people have done a lot. Solutions to problems have been created for us to go to the web and just type it. If you can type the right words, you will get the right answers. That's how it works. So we go to the web and we see. Now I'm going to just go to the web straight up. I'm going to open what do you call it? I'm going to open my Mozilla Firefox, and I'm going to just type on Google, say search with Google. I'm going to say HTML for beginners. That's what you type. HTML for beginners. When we go that HTML for beginners, there are plenty of options. You see learn HTML, CSS, JS, like that, html.com to learn it. Then we have W3 School. We have a lot of this thing, but let's just go to W3 School. So I'll click on W3 School. Once I click on W3 School, look at it. This is our file. This is our W3 School. So this is our home, and this is the startup page. So please, once you're learning, after this class, please go to this W3 School. I'll drop it on the what do you call this, on our group, on the Telegram group, so everybody can go there and just click on it. And if you have any issues or you want to just further explore, you can go forward and doing that. So this is our tutor. So we'll come to this place. Now, this is a startup page, doc type, HTML, like this, like this. So let's just, for now, our advice will just copy. No, let's not copy it. Let's just do this. Let's just go and type exactly this thing that you're saying now. So we'll go to this place. We go to the Visco app. And not inside of the profile, we close everything. Let's close everything. And not inside of the profile, we'll come and click on home.html, because it's the home that we want to work in. Then we start typing all those things that we saw there. Are you seeing? They already gave us suggestion. Doc type HTML. They already gave us suggestion. So the next thing is HTML tag. This is our HTML tag. And I will explain to you how all this works. Now there's a suggestion. Look at it. HTML. This is the opening tag. This is the closing tag. This we are seeing right here is the opening tag. This is the closing tag. Please take note. This is very, very crucial. Opening and closing. It means that everything you type out of this closing and everything you type out of this opening, it's not and will not be on that page, on that home page. Do we understand, Apollos?
Yes, sir.
Good. So everything you're typing must be inside of this tag. Every design you're doing must be inside of this tag for us to get a good design. So let's go back again. We have HTML. Look at the HTML. The next thing is head, and we have the body. I'll explain to you as well. So we come to this place and we say head. Once we click on head, look at it. This head now, I'll explain to you what the head means. Then we have another one again, another tag called the body. And once we click on the body is the design. I will show you what the body is. Let's go back to this place. The body now, using this W3 School website as an example, the body is from all of this place, from this place to this end, from this edge to this edge. That's the body. Do you understand? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
follows. Do you understand? Good.
Yes, sir.
Everything inside of this place, everything, JavaScript, exercises, certificates, all the drop downs that needs to be clicked, everything that needs to be done, everything that needs to service the search, everything is inside of what we call the body of that tag called body. Look at it, of this tag called body. So we'll first of all work on the body. So this is good. So we come to this place again. Inside of the body, we have H1. This is a heading. This is a paragraph. This is a paragraph. Good. So let's go further again. I just make a, what do you call this? Inside of the body now, we want to design inside of the body. Like I told you of this HTML before, anything you type in or out the bounds of this HTML will not be any design. And anything you type inside of these bounds, this closing of the body and the opening of the body and the closing of the body, everything you type inside of this bound will be inside of the body. And everything you type on this head will be inside of the head. So let's go further. Inside of the body, now look at it, body. Now we come here and we start our design. So we say H1, and I will tell you, H1 is an element, is a tag for text, is a tag for text, HTML text. So I will say this is Visco app. This is Visco app. Then I'll come down again. I will say a paragraph. This is another tag called paragraph. These are the things that you make yourself familiar with. We have to be familiar with things like this because these things are repeated on a steady. All these things I'm talking about now, they are repeated on the steady, going back, forth like that. They are repeated. So please know this tag. H1 tag, we have P tag, and more tags. More tags will be introduced as we move. So now inside of the P tag, now I will say this app, this company, I will say this Visco company, Visco, sorry, I just use a capital letter, Visco, comma, is a technological company that creates mobile, let's say mobile apps. Let's just stop there. So this is Visco app. Now this company Visco is a technological company that creates mobile apps. Now we have to save it. You come to this place, you say file, and you say save all. Because if you don't save all, if you don't save it, it will not be shown. So let's click on save all. Let's see our result on our website. Let's see this result, this thing that we just created. Now let's just see the result on this website. So mind you, on our folder that we created, this is the folder that we created, I think. Where is it? Let me just minimize this. This folder, let's add to our folder and go to document. Now this folder, Visco app that we created, you will go into this Visco app. This is for, beginners like you. I know much more way of doing this particular stuff, but we are going to just leverage on this particular one, home profile. Now we go into this Visco app. You come to the place that you stored your application, which is for me is documents. And now we go to Visco app. This is our Visco app. So you locate your folder and you open it. Once you open it, this is what we have designed inside of the home. If you come to our this is the home that we worked on. We didn't work on profile. There's nothing inside profile, and there's something inside home. So we have to come here. Now, even on Windows 2 is similar. I know on phones, on a Play Store, the one we have on our phones, I know there will be a different way of doing it, but you will catch the idea. You will just get the idea from what I'm doing right now. So I will say I will click on this thing. I will say open with Firefox. Once I open it with Firefox, watch what happens. Look at it. Now we have a website. Now this is HTML tutorial. This is our W3 school. And the next thing we have is, if you click here now, this is our application. This is Visco app. Apollos, are you seeing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm seeing it.
Good, good, good. Is there anything that is there anything troubling, or is there anything too technical that you're not following, please?
No, no, I'm understanding.
Good, 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 good. So this is Visco app. This is our body. Like I told you before, from this place to this place, and from the width here to this ending of this width here is our body. And everything you see on this place, this part, this thing is our what they call it, is our head. So let's go back and let me just tweak the head a bit. So once we want to tweak the head, we come into this head. This is our tag called head. We come into this tag called head. There is a tag inside of the head called title. And once we say title, we say Visco app. Inside of the title, we say, let's use a capital letter. We say Visco app. Visco app instead of the title. Mind you, after you type this thing again, you still save it again. And you can use Control S on your Windows, and you can use Command S on your Mac. Visco app. So we go back to our Visco app. Then as long as you've saved it, then we can just come here and refresh. Once we refresh now, are you seeing it? Apollos?
Yes, yes, I'm seeing it.
Good. So we have our Visco app now on the head. This is our head. Then this is our body. So let's keep working on our body now. But we'll go further again. Let's start making changes and tweaking a lot to this particular one. So we say this is Visco app. Once we say this is Visco app, then we start our stuff. Now I'm going to do all the tags from H1. I'm going to start from H1, and I'm going to introduce 6 tags. I'll start with H1. H1, I will say profile. This is profile. I'll come down again, H2, profile, settings. I'll come down again, H3, H3. I'll come down again to H3, and I will say about, yeah, let me say about, H4. When I come to H4, I will say support. Then I come to H5. Please give me a second. Sorry, class, I'm back. Sorry for the disruption. So after this H5, we say support here. The next thing is, let's say privacy. Privacy. Then we come down again, say H6, and this will be the last. We say terms and condition. Terms and condition. Oh, I use a dollar sign there. Apollos, are we still on the call, please?
Yes, I'm here.
Good. So terms and conditions, and we save it. Now I'm introducing you guys to all of the tags that we have. We have H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, and we are going as, let me just save it so you see the differences between the tags. And they're all text tags. So if we come here, since I've saved it, and once I refresh, are you seeing it? We have profile. Are you seeing how they are? Hey, Apollos, do you see the difference? Apollos, are you still with us?
Yes, I'm with you.
Good, good, good. So if you're still with us, now are you seeing the difference?
I'm seeing the
Settings,
difference.
good. Settings, about, support, privacy, terms and conditions. So as it is from the onset, this H6 we are seeing here, this H6 tag is smaller than H5. H5 smaller, that's how sequentially, that's how all of them are. So H1 is bigger, H2, H1 is bigger, H2 is smaller, like that, like that, like that. That's how you've seen everything now. So we come to this place now. We come to this place now. Look at all the tags that we did here. Good. We come to this place now. And now, let's add an image. Let's add an image to this our file. So there's one thing you can do. You can just come here and copy and paste. You can just come here and copy and paste, but I will just drag. What I will do, I will just drag and drop in this particular place. I will just drag and drop. You can do that as well on your Windows, or you can even do that as well on your phones. So I'll come to this place and I'll go to my downloads because I think I have a picture on my downloads. I do. I used to have one here. Yeah, I used to have one here. Yeah, blessing. Where's the Chinwe one? Where's the Chinwe images? No. Hmm. Did I delete these pictures? Okay, I think I deleted these pictures. So let's just go to the internet. Since we are on the internet, like I told you guys, internet is your friend. So please, every time consult the internet. Let's just say, let me just download one image sharply. There's a profile. Sorry, avatar, profile avatar. Let's just say profile avatar on Google. So we can download it sharply. Okay, we have suggestions. So we come here and let's just download this. Let's just download this. So we come here. I think you guys know how to download, correct? You know how to get an image from
Yes, sir.
the
Yes, sir.
web. Good. So we
Yes,
come
sir,
here.
we do.
Chinwe, you're speaking now.
I'm sorry, I had to attend to work when you were speaking, so I could not answer you then.
Oh, all right,
I've
that's
been
good.
on.
Okay, so we come here, we say save image as. So I just do the save image as, and this is a PNG. This is a PNG file. So I will just say this. I will save this image as Apollos. I just say Apollos is what I will save this image as. Okay, it's app Apollos. Yeah, okay. So I will save this image as Apollos on my downloads. Yeah. So I will just save. Once I save it, let me just add one more again. I come to this place. I save this. I say, let me just add two. So we are not going to coming back. We'll just go back and forth. The PNG file as well. So I come here again. I save this as Chinwe. Come here, I save this as Chinwe on my downloads as well. So I save it. Then I come to my downloads. Let me just minimize the Mozilla as well. Then I come to my download. Once I come to my download, look at them here. So what we are going to do now is to drag this Apollos and Chinwe, or you copy and paste, or you open for anyhow you want to do it. But these things must be inside of this folder called Visco app. Like I told you from the onset, everything must be inside of this Visco app because That is our folder that contains everything that we are doing concerning VSCO application. So we have to do that. So I'll drag this Chinwe to this place. I will drag Apollos to this place. Now, I'll come back to this place now. Now, I'll just come here now. Once I open it now, look at it. Apollos on VSCO, on the VS Code, on our VS Code, you see this very clearly. We have this. We have Chinwe. Once you click on Chinwe, look at Chinwe this thing. So all this right hand side will show all our file and what it represents. So let me just close this profile. So now we have this Apollos and we have Chinwe on our folder, on our VSCO application. So now we'll come here now. We can create something out of this now. We can create an image. So what I want to introduce another tag called IMG. That's the other tag I want to introduce. It's called IMG. IMG. So I do this, look at the tag IMG, SRSA, which is the source. Now the source is where this folder is the source. Now it might be a link. It might be a link to any kind of it might be a link to any kind of place where we have an image stored on the server on our web. Any kind of place, it might be a link to that. So you just come here, you just put the link HTTPS and you put the link of the image and it will show the image. If the server allows, it will show the image. But now we want to just show this image that is here, Apollos and Chinwe, that is inside of this our folder. So we'll come here. Once it's blinking here, we'll come here, we say Apollos. And there is a suggestion. Apollos is suggested for us now. Apollos.png. So the name that I stored, Apollos, and the extension is the file type. That's the file type. It's a PNG file. You know, we have PNG, we have JPEG, correct? Apollos, do we know that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And for videos, we have MP4 and we have MOV, something like that. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, again,
Yes, sir.
for audios, for sound, for music, all those audio sounds that we have MP3. That's the extension that the computer understands. That's the file type that the computer understands. So we just come here, look at the suggestion, Apollos.png. So we click on, we just impute it, Apollos.png. This is the source. So the computer now will go into this place. The source is, go here, pick this image called Apollos and show it. So now, let's just see our result. We come again, we save it. Once we save it, we go to our Mozilla Firefox that our application is. Yeah, look at it, VSCO app. We come to VSCO app, then we refresh. Once we refresh, are you seeing it? Look at Apollos. The image is shown below all of this. Did you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Good. So now this is shown. This one is shown now. We can go further again. And we can go further again. We can go to this place again. And we can add another image again. Our next image is Chinwe. So let's just add Chinwe. Chinwe.png. Then we save again. We come here. We refresh. Similar thing. We refresh. And once we refresh, look at it. Look at Chinwe. Chinwe is showing here. Because the page is full now. No, the page is full. So just floated it to the left. Now, this is not beautiful. This is not fine, correct? If you come to this type of page that is designed like this, how would you feel? If somebody create this type of website for you, how would you feel, Apollos? Would you be okay with it?
No.
Good. So nobody will be okay with it. So that brings us to our next language, which is CSS. Which is what? CSS. CSS is called, look at it here, I'm just going to write it here. CSS is called cascading style sheet. Sorry. That's the acronym. That's the meaning of the acronym CSS, cascading style sheet. Please notice it. Note it from now. And HTML is called Hypertext Markup Language. That's what HTML, the acronym HTML stands for. So know this. So CSS is what we use to beautify, to give colors. This color green, this green, no red, everything to beautify our website. What we use to beautify our website to make it very appealing and vavajour, according to my friend, to any person that is looking at it is CSS. So let's just go briefly into CSS. Let's just go briefly into CSS. Let's close this and I save. Once I save here, this is Chinwe.png, this is Apollos. So CSS is what we use to make this, to style this our web page. So we come here, what we do now, if we want to style only this IMG tag, if we want to style only this IMG tag, we come here inside of this place, not outside of the bounds. We come inside of the bounds and we say style. This style now is for CSS style, and there's a double quotes here. So you start putting all your attributes here. Now I'm going to limit this image is too big. This is our Visco application. Look at it. This is our Apollos image is too big. So I want to minimize it. I want to minimize it to be very small, to be small. So I come here, inside of that style, I say height. Once I say height, I say, let's just say, I say 60 pixels is what I'll use. 60 pixels. This is a unit. This is a unit. This is our unit. We have meters in our, when we want to measure distance, we have meters, we have millimeters and all that stuff. But if we want to, in the case of measurement, on our HTML, the primary and the default, I think the default and the primary is px, which is pixels, I think, which is pixels, correct? Then we save it again. Once we save it and we go back and we do that, look at our Apollos. Look at it now. Our Apollos image is very, very small now. It's very small because we have reduced the bounds of Apollos. We have reduced it very, very, very much. We have reduced it very, very much. So let's just give it a, let's just make it bigger a bit. Let's just say 200. 200 will be okay. Then this is the height. We can do the width as well. We can still do the width, and we say the width should be 100 pixels. You have to put these pixels, if not, it will not work. It will not. So once we save it, we come here, we refresh. Once we refresh, look at it. We have it fine, but this one now is a bit skewed. So we come here, I think we have to make this 200 and this side 200 as well, so it will not be skewed that much. So we save it, we come here. Now it's not that skewed, so because this side is, this height and the width is balanced now, so it's smaller. Now let's style this one as well. Let's style this. Let's style this. Now we still come inside of this place again. Look at our Chinwe. We come again, we want to style our Chinwe. We do the same thing. We say the height should be 200 pixels and the width should be 200 pixels as well. Then we save. Once we save, we go back to this place, we refresh. Once we refresh, look at it. All of them are same equal height, same height. As of now, we have same height for all of this. So that's how we use our CSS. This is how we use our CSS. Now, if we want to create a style CSS that affects this whole of this body, the whole of this body. If we want to create a style that affects the whole of this body, this is what we do. Simple as that. This is what we do. We come to this place. HTML styles. Yeah. Tag name, style, property value. Good. Style, background, color, like that. We just say blue. Now, let's just come here now. So if you want to style the whole of this page now, we come to this edge. Inside of this edge, there's an attribute called style. Attributes, there's an attribute called style. It's a style. It's an attribute called style. So we come here, we say IMG I'm going to tell you what the IMG stands for. Come in. Oh, let's just say CSS. Let's come to CSS. Okay, good. Let's come to CSS. CSS, we have body, H1, body, IMG. Same thing. Now, why is it giving me small error? Good. So we have the body. We have the IMG. Okay, that's good. So we come here, we say IMG, and we say body. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just say body. Now, let's style the body. Look at it. This body now will affect everything concerning this body. This style now is our grandfather. It's our grandfather. This style you're seeing here is our grandfather. It controls all the beautification of these things that we are seeing here. So I think it will override any kind of style that we have until we specifically go to any kind of tag that we will have and style it. That's when that style will override this our grandfather style, our big daddy style. So the body now will come here, we can say the body instead of the body, we can say background color. That's what we call background color. And we can see the background color of the whole of this website. We want to make it blue. And I save it. Once I save it, I will just, let me show you the difference. And I click on this place. Are you seeing now? Apollos, Chinwe, are we seeing?
Yes, sir, I can see it,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Good. So it is no magic. It is not magic. Do we understand? It's not magic. You just have to follow this. There are rules to all this language, and you just have to follow the rules to the languages. That's how it means. English has rules. If you are writing the sentence in English, you must put a full stop when that sentence is complete before you continue again. So the reader can read until when it gets to that full stop, the reader can pause before it continues. Pause for a while before it continues. If you want to, there's comma as well. Comma, you put comma there, so there will be a bit pause. When the reader is reading it, there will be a bit pause before the next movement. So those are the rules of English. Those are the syntax of English. And we have the syntax of these languages. These are the small syntax of these languages that we are dealing with now. So this is our, now we've started designing it too. But now this thing is not okay. This is not okay. We are not going to do this. This is not okay. But let's just leave this blue background first. Let's just leave this blue background for the meantime. Then we come into this place again. Now, under this H6, before our images, I want to create like a box, a rectangle box is what I want to create. Now I want to style this box, and I will say the height of this box should be 300, and the width of this box should be 300 as well. 300 pixels. Sorry, I did not add pixels to this. Let me just go and add pixels to this. Now I will save it. Now I will say the color, the background color, sorry. Let's say the background color, I will say the background color should be green. I will say the background color should be green for this box that we are creating. This is another tag. I will explain to you. This is another tag. I save, let's just see the difference. We come to this place. Once we click on it, once we refresh, are you seeing it? We have our box.
Yes, sir.
Good. So we have our box. So let's go further again. Let's just style our box a bit. You come to this place. Again, inside of this place, there's an attribute called border radius. Border radius. There's an attribute called border radius. And we can say this border radius, once I do it, you see. Once I do this, let's just say 60 pixels. I'll just say 60 pixels. You understand what it means. And if I save, I come to this place and I refresh. Once I refresh, you see the changes. Are you seeing it? The border radius is making this rectangle to be circular, is what we call it. The attribute is called border radius. Are you seeing it? Good. I'm coming. Sorry. So this is our border radius. This is our border radius. Look at it. We have our border radius. Now, if we want to make it more circular than this, we can still go forward. We can increase. We can increase this, and we can say 120 pixels. We want to make it 120 pixels. I don't want that 200. It's too much. Say 120 pixels. The more you go, the more higher the number gets. The more circular the rectangle becomes. So we come here and we have I saved that stuff? Okay, I've saved it. Once we come here, I refresh. Once I refresh, are you seeing it? It's getting circular and circular as the time goes. So that attribute border radius is for this purpose called circular. It's for this purpose called circular. Now we want to change the font family. When we did our design on our first class, I told you guys about what do you call it? Fonts. When we learned, I think typography is what we learned that time. Then I told you guys about fonts and font families. And when we did our design too, when we are creating some text, we style our text with some fonts. So we have different kind of fonts. So we want to change the fonts. We don't like this type of this font. This font. I believe every person here knows what I'm speaking about when I say font. Chewe,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you know, right?
Yes, sir.
Apollos, how about you? Apollos,
I can hear you, sir. I can hear you.
I said you understand what I mean by fonts, right? Fonts.
Yes, front, yes.
Yeah, fonts. Why
Yes.
why is momentary dropping off? I don't get it. Why is it off and on? So let's go forward. Now I want to change this font. I don't like this font. This font is not very appealing to me. I don't like it. So let me just change it. I come to this place, and inside of the body, I will say there's an attribute called font family. Look at it. Font family. And inside of the font family, we can see our drop down. There are many. There are many. The options are many for us to select. We can add plenty options, and we can still use plugins that will give us more and more fonts. Paid fonts. Some of them are paid. Some of them are paid. All these ones are free. So now let's just say, okay, we use Korea. No, let's not use Korea. We use okay, let's start with Korea first. Now, if I save it, if I go back to our application and I refresh, are you seeing that the font size for the font for all of them have changed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. The font, because we're dealing with everything inside of this body, the style is working on everything inside of this body. So the font style will change. Let me use another font again. Let me clean this. Let me clean this one again. Font family. Let's say font family. We come to this place and we'll say Sans. Gale Sans, Lucida Sans. Let's just say Lucida Sans. And Geneva and Verdana. All of them will be taken into consideration. Let's just save it. Once we save it, we come to this place and I refresh. And once I refresh, we see the font has changed, completely changed. This is Visco app. This company, Visco, technological company. Everything has changed. The fonts. Good. So that is how all of this website, this is the fundamental. What I'm teaching you guys right now, what I'm stating right now is the fundamental of everything that we call a website design. Is the fundamentals. So if you know this HTML, if you know HTML and you know CSS, at least a bit, you understand how these things work. If you go to a no-code tool like Wix or what do you call it, or WordPress, you understand all of these concepts. I bet you have a upper hand of all of this. Is that understood? You have a upper hand.
Yes,
So
sir.
please, I'm going to save. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to our Visco application and I will look at our Visco application. Everything is here. So I will come here and I will compress it so that I can drop it on the group. Visco app.zip. So let me drop this. Let me drop this on the group. So for everyone to download. Let me drop this on the group for everyone to download. So we come here, let me just drag this and drop on the group. Send. That's 33 kilobytes. It's very small. So please, you guys should download it and see what is inside. And follow these languages. It's very, very simple to learn. Is that correct? Is that okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes,
sir.
Good. So please concentrate on this. Concentrate on this particular thing I just showed you now. Concentrate on it and get it. So let me, before we close for today, let me introduce the no-code tools for you guys, because I've showed you what HTML and CSS, that is the fundamental of web design is. So let me just go straight to our no-code tools and introduce you guys to the no-code tools. So the next class, when we come back on our next class, we know that we are dealing with what do you call it? We know that we are dealing with only no-code tools. We are dealing with no-code tools and a bit of our fundamentals, which is HTML and CSS. So let me just close this Visco. No, let me not just close this Visco application. Then we come here. Let me minimize this. And one of our no-code tool now is Wix. Wix is one of our no-code tools. Let me drop this in here. Wix is one of our no-code tools. So look at it, wix.com. So what you will do is to go to Wix, Wix.com, or you type Wix, Wix. Look at it, Wix on your Google. You can do it on your phone. This thing I'm about to do now, you can just go on your phone and start designing, correct? Understood? Hello, guys.
Yes, I understood.
Good. So we come to this Wix. Come to this, and once you search for Wix, you see the first one here, Wix.com, website builder. Create a free website today. They want you to create a free website today. So look at it. Sign into your account, your Wix account. Build a website for free. Upgrade to premium plan, website templates, and Wix Studios. You can build a website simple for free. But if you want your website to go this thing, if you want your website to be shown to everyone, if for example you want to create a website for your business, and the name of your business is let me say Tonye's Pastry. Tonye's Pastry. So you go to this Wix and you create the website, and I think they offer domain names. Simple domain names that you can just go there and pick for your website. Once you pick that domain name, then you pay for it. I think it's like, some of them is like $11, $12, like that, for you to pay. Once you pay it, then they give you the website, and any person that types www.toyepastries.com will go to that website that you created. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. So let's just go
Understood.
through to our websites. Let's just click on our Wix. Let me drop this. Let me drop this on our group as well, so everybody can. Wix.com. Let me drop Wix.com on our group. Look at it. Let me drop Wix.com on the group so everybody can go there and see what we are dealing with. The no-code tool. So we come here and they say sign in. They want me to sign in. And we say get started. Let me just walk you guys in. I say get started. Once I say get started, they will ask you continue with the Google, or you create an account. It's very, very easy to create an account here. But me, I don't want to create an account. I don't want to create this account. I just want to go. I'm already logged into my Gmail on this what do you call this, on my Google Chrome web browser. I'm already logged in to my Gmail. So I'll just say continue with Google. If you have your Facebook signed in here too as well, you can say continue with Facebook. So I'll continue with Google. Once I click continue with Google, you choose the account that you want to. You choose the account that you want to use. want to log in with. So I say I choose. Can you still hear me?
Okay.
Yes, I can still hear you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So I click on that. Look at it, sign it as, and then I say continue. Once I click on continue, they take you inside. Enter your password. You already have an account. Enter your password. Forgot. So I already have an account. I think I already have an account on Wix.com. So say forgot password. Let me just say forgot password. Forgot my password. Next, forgot my login. Next, forgot password. Okay, I'll say sit on at gmail.com. Let me just log in sharply for you guys to see. Gmail.com. Say send. Enter your login email address. Okay, I did not put, there's something wrong. I did not complete the Gmail. Say gmail.com. So say don't claim at gmail.com. So I sent. Done. Use the link that was emailed to you to create your new password. Okay. Then I go to my account. Once I go to my account, I think this is my primary account. Where's my Wix? Okay, look at my Wix now. Reset your password. They've sent me. So I'll say change password. Let me go to change password on my Wix. So they will tell me to enter a password. So I'll just enter a password that nobody knows, that I don't want to tell you guys. Are we still on the call?
We are here with you, sir.
Then I will say save my new password. So I just
Yes.
click on save my new password. I say save. Then I'll go to homepage of the Wix, and I'll say get started. I'll say login. Once I click on login, I'll say okay. Sit on gmail.com. Continue with email. Then I enter my password. I enter my password and I click login. Once I click on login, they will access. Not now, all these plenty things. Not now. I don't want to do this now. No, let's not add the recovery. Not now. Continue for myself, for my business. Look at everything that they are telling you guys now. Say, these are the things that you pass through when you create an account. They will just be telling you all this opportunity to know exactly where you're coming from. For a client, as a freelancer or an agency, for myself, my business, or a friend, I will just select that. I'll say continue. Say, what's the best way for you to get started? A step-by-step guide ready to use to exploring the platform myself. I will say exploring the platform myself. I'll continue with that. Bring your ideas with AI. I don't want that. I don't want that for now. So go back to our home page. Why are they dragging me to this place? I don't like this. Why are they dragging me to this place? Start chat. Set up. Okay, so you can start your chat. You can do this with your AI. Start chat. You can do this, I think, with your AI. But I don't want to do that. So I already have an account that is logged in on my Chrome. So you guys know exactly how it works. Wix, I think Wix. Look at it. Let me say I delete it. Look at my Wix account. I'm already signed in. I'm already signed in here on my Wix account. Look at it, designs.com, www.designs.com. So I'm already signed in on my Wix account, on my design, on my Wix account as well. So I'm already signed in here. So I'll come to this place. Once I log into this place, log into my Wix.com here. I think the Wix will push you to this design.com. Wix will push you to this design.com. Then you start designing your website. Now, once you come to this place, now I'll drop the link of this one. I'll drop the link so you guys will go and create an account on design.com as well. Let me drop the link on the Telegram. Yeah, let me drop the link on Telegram as well. So I come to this place as well. Okay, good. Design.com. So once we click on this thing now, we say all brandingdesign.com website. Go to website builder. So go to website builder, start now. And I want to say the name of my website is, let's say, Visco _app is the name of my website. I want to shoot and start with that. So I say start now. Once I click on start now, keywords, tell us about your business. Now I will say this is a pastry company, a pastry app that allows users to buy pastries. This is a pastry app that allows users to buy pastries effortlessly. Let's just say effortlessly. Effortlessly. If that is even correct, effortlessly. Good. Then we say continue. Then they are generating it. They are generating. These are our templates. Look at all the templates now. Look at all of our templates now. Look at them. Good. We are seeing all of our templates coming back soon, like this, like this. This is our templates. You're seeing it. Let's just go further. Now, you can come here and you can upload the logo, because what I taught you guys on design, you guys can simply just create small logo on that canva.com. Apollos and Chire.
Yes, sir.
You can create small logos on the canva.com, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So once you create small logo on canva.com, so you save it on your system, then you come to this place. Once you come to this place, you click to upload. Now our logo, now let me just go and click and upload one logo, and I will come down, and I don't have any other logo here. So let me just say I use this MTN logo now. If I say this MTN logo, so I click on this MTN logo and I say open. Now uploading and converting your logo is generating. Now they'll say, okay, let me just tweak my logo a bit. I should tweak my logo a bit. I want to minimize my logo a bit. Let me minimize my logo. It's too big for me. Let me station it very well. And I say continue. Once I click on continue, enter your business, enter your logo text or business name. I'll say Visco Pastries. Visco app. Okay, Visco app. Visco Pastries. Let's just say Visco Pastries. Chinwe, is the right way to spell pastries, right? And you're spelling multiple pastries.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So let's just click on continue. Once I click on continue, look at it now, primary text color. Now they are telling you this is the primary color. They will pick anything that's, if you use green on your logo background or something, I think they will pick it. They will pick this, the computer will sense, I think the website, they created it in such a way that this design.com, they created it in such a way that you will see something like this. They detect the background color of your image and they use it as your primary color. But if you want to use any other stuff as primary color, you can come here and you can click it. Help us set up your logo by confirming the primary text color. Choose from the available colors or click plus to add another. But I will just leave it as default for now. But if you want to customize and you want to explore, feel free to dive in deep. So we say continue. Let me just say continue. Now the next step is step 4 for background color. Help us set up your logo by confirming the background color. What do you want to use as the background color of your application? And me, I want to use this as the background color, which is the default. You can choose another one again. You can add another by clicking this one. Now, if you click on this one now, they will show you more colors. Look at it. You can pick from this side. But I don't want to pick any color from now for now. So I'll just go further and I'll say continue with this default. So once I click continue now, watch what happens. It will generate everything, but I really don't like it. I really don't like what generated. Look at it. I really don't like what was generated. So I will delete it. I will delete it, and I'll start all over again. Let me upload it, the MTN. Let me go further again. I need this as a background. No, I need this as a background. So let's just say continue. Visco pastries. Visco pastries. Say continue. This is the primary text. Say continue. This is a background color. Say continue. Let me just generate. Yeah, this one is far better, right? Apollos, is this one far better?
It is
It's
very
better, yes, sir.
beautiful, sir.
Yeah, this one is far better and beautiful. So I'll use that as the background color. Now, this one now, see what they did now. Look at it. Look at our logo, MTN here, on the web, on the templates, MTN here, MTN, 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 all of that is there, saved there. MTN, look at it. Satisfy your sweet tooth. Now, because we told them what exactly we want to create. Like we told them a keyword which is pastry, and we know pastries are like all those, fast food, like donuts, meat pie, chicken pie, things like that can be classified as pastries. So all those categories, since you put in the keyword which is pastry, this is what you see. This is exactly what we see. So we are just going to, so they will use those keywords. They will use those keywords to give us suggestions of what the website will look like. So now, once we have this now, we have our logo, we have all of this now. So we are going to select. Which one will I select? Somebody please pick which one will select. Select for this. Chinwe, please pick. I know you have an eye for things like this. Let's pick.
I'll pick the one that has is it artisanal bread and pastries?
Artisanal bread and okay. This one correct? This
Yes,
one
sir.
correct? Good.
Yes, sir.
So I'll pick this one. Let me just click on this now. Once I click on this now, are you saying it? Now we can change it. Look at it, artisanal bread and artisanal breads and pastries. Look at it now. Look at our web now. This place is working as our website. This whole thing is working as our website. Now, if you see there's home, there's bakery, there's contact. So if you click on bakery now, you see the website is changing. Exactly the way you go to the website and see something like this. That you see things like this and you can buy. This is it. Warm from the bakery. Look at it, bakery. If you click on the bakery section, this work pops up. This is our logo here. Then if you click on contact, this is it. You can put in your name, fill in your address and the message you want to send to us, and then you click on send. Then we come back to our home. This is our home. They've already created a website for you now. So it is very, very simple. Instead of you going to that cumbersome thing that we are doing there with the HTML and designing it yourself, mind you, if you know how to design it yourself, it is very, very okay. It's very, very good. But if you want to just dish out something very, very fast, you want to just dish out a product very, very fast, and you want it to be on the market today, like now is what you want, then I suggest, if it's not a technical app like maybe like Facebook, or a technical app like Uber, or all those kind of applications that requires a lots of functions and work like that. If it's not something like that, if it's something like that, you cannot create it with Wix. You cannot create something like that with Wix. Are you guys understanding? Hello,
Yes,
Chinwe.
sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So you cannot create something like that with Wix. Things that you can create with Wix is just company profiles, business, showing forth of your business, showing your company profile, showing what the user can see and all that kind of stuff. That's what you can create with Wix.com, and that's what you can create with WordPress. Or you can even create a blog with design and WordPress and Wix and all of that. You can create a blog for that as well. So we are going to stop here today because today is a bit today will be a bit hectic, I know, and everybody will have a lot of things to do after now, preparing for the crossover party and all that stuff. So I'm just going to stop here, and I'll just collect questions from all of us. Any person that has a question, please throw it. So next time when we come to this place, now when we come for our next class, we'll dive in really, really deep on this one, and we design, we edit, and then we see if we can publish our website before the end of the class. So thank you very much. Oya, Apollos, please throw a question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is there any question?
No, sir. No, sir.
How about Chinwe? Is there any question?
For now, no, sir.
All right, all right. So everything you guys need now, I've dropped it on the group. Everything you need, I've dropped it on the group. So please, and I beg you, before we come back on our next class, which is Thursday, our next class is Thursday, please, just go through it so you understand more. You can use your phone to go to this design.com. You can use your phone and click on this design.com and just play with it. Sign in, create an account and play with it. Understood?
Noted, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So thank you very much. We'll meet on our next class. You can drop off
Okay,
now.
sir. Thank you.
All right, sir. Good. Sir, please, the handout you said you were going to give us, you've not yet dropped it.
Yeah, I'm compiling it. I'll drop it for you guys.
Thank you, sir.
All right.